Hello everyone, welcome back to the White Collar Engineer. Today, in order to share her Great Lakes PGDM interview experience, we have Priyanshi with us. Hi Priyanshi, welcome to the White Collar Engineer.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Slay. Thank you so much for having me over here.
Please introduce yourself in front of our audience, Priyanshi.
Okay, so my name is Priyanshi. My name is Priyanshi Luya, and my profile is 997. And I did my graduation from University of Delhi from Atmaram Sanatan Dharma College, and I did my graduation in Bachelor's of Commerce. So yeah, that was about me.
Yeah, one thing you didn't mention in your introduction, Priyanshi, was how good dancer you are. So I must mention you are a great dancer. Right.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, dancing is my hobby.
Right. Okay, Priyanshi, let's get to the process now. So Great Lakes PGDM, walk us through the process. Like, क्या हुआ था?
Okay, so I applied in the very initial phase in the cycle one. So most of the candidates just think of like whenever the application process start, they just think that yes, they'll apply. So what I did was I very randomly applied while I was preparing for CAT in the cycle one itself, and uh, I was not expecting a call via profile based round. So
Mhm.
randomly one evening, I just got a mail that I got shortlisted for their via their profile based round. So I had to appear for the interview. So I think I did my major. I had intern with various organizations. I participated in various NGOs, and as I mentioned my profile earlier, could be some of the reasons that I got a profile based call.
Right.
So it was a very simple and a quick process. I got shortlisted for via the profile based round for the interview. I appeared for the interview on like I got the shortlisted call on 16th or 17th December
Okay.
in order to appear for the AI interview at first. So I think within a span of 3 2 days, I was expected to appear for the AI interview,
Mhm.
and once I appeared for the AI interview, within 2 3 to 4 days, I got another mail that I am shortlisted for the main interview. So that was the second round of interview, which took place on 26th of December. That was the main and the final interview. So
Okay.
it was a very pretty simple interview, and after a month, I got shortlisted. That I made it to the Great Lakes Gurgaon. Yeah.
Great, great.
Yes.
Congratulations, Priyanshi. Congratulations
Thank
for the
you.
offer.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Priyanshi, as you mentioned that the first stage was an AI interview. So, if you
Yeah.
can walk us through the AI interview process, because this might be something new for the aspirants and the interview call getters.
Yeah, sure. So, see, most of us have up till now given the interviews that are conducted with the humans. So, but coming to the AI interview, trust me, it's very simple because AI can ask you up to a limit because
Right.
whatever you are answering, AI can answer, put up the questions, follow up put up the questions according to the answers which you are mentioning. So, for example, it asked me very basic HR questions. For example, it asked me tell me about yourself,
Hmm.
any hardships specifically you mention in whatever you have done. Let us say you have work anywhere, you have participated in any NGO, you have interned anywhere. So these were the two basic questions that were being asked. And I'll give you a tip to all the aspirants who are looking over this video is that basically in the AI round, they just check how confidently you are speaking and how good at communication you are. So even if you don't know any answer, just try framing up the stories
Hmm.
and making your communicating with showcasing your answers, showcasing that you are confident enough can lead you to the shortlisting for the round two. So that
Exactly.
was my yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, even I had appeared for the AI interviews, Priyanshi, and I must mention that my experience had been quite in the similar pages as you mentioned about the AI interview.
Okay.
Yeah, and so after the AI interview was done, you got shortlisted for the main one. So where was your PI center? Was there any document verification, or you were directly taken into the panel room?
Yeah, so my interview was online itself.
Okay.
So it held via Zoom, and we were in a Zoom meeting of more than around I think 100 plus people.
Okay.
After that, there were breakouts room to which directly we were taken to the breakout room. So it was a very simple process.
All right, all right. So let us go through the interview now, Priyanshi. Like what all questions
Yeah.
were asked.
Okay, so as I mentioned, that round two of an interview was a very simple process. There were two panelists, and I think I'm a fresher, so there was not a rapid fire like question. So very simple questions are asked. So coming to HR questions, they asked me about the basic question, that is, tell me about yourself. What all leaderships and or any hardships you face in your life? Why MBA?
Mhm.
So since being a fresher, they were not having any specifically technical questions to be asked. So they simply asked me the questions about the subjects that I were having in graduation. So
Okay.
I did my graduation in Bachelor's of Commerce. So they asked me what is repo rate, what is working capital, and some of the basic questions related to the GK were also asked. For example, who is the RBI governor, who is the chief minister of my respective state. So these were the basic questions that were asked. So I think if you're a fresher, more and less your HR questions related to your graduation, and some of the very basic current affairs or the general knowledge questions could be asked. And if you're a working experience, and if you're some like working in an industry, so same likewise your HR questions could be asked. Questions related to your the organization you are working in could be asked, and current affairs or general knowledge questions could be asked. So that was my experience.
All right. Sounds great, Priyanshi. And like, from where did you prepare those current affairs, those academic related questions, and the current affairs, the GK part, which you had just mentioned?
Okay, so at that moment, I had took a GDPI course from Akash Agarwal, who is popularly currently known as MBA Jimwala. So Akash Bhaiya helped me in the entire process. Besides that, I went through various YouTube channels. I went through various online websites from which I can prepare. So I think besides Akash Bhaiya was a helping pillar in the entire process. Besides that, some of the YouTube channels has definitely helped me in the entire process.
All right, all right. And before ending
Yes.
the video, Priyanshi, any parting thoughts, any tips which you would like to give to the freshers or the aspirants or the interview call getters who are having their interviews in the future?
Yeah, sure. So, see, my tip is like you need to sell yourself. So, what you are supposed to do, you need to just show that yes, you are the best. There is no one above you. So, you have to be very pretty confident. You have to be very confident in the way you are speaking in. And thirdly, just try to frame up all the unique answers you can go for. For example, some of the questions to why MBA, why Great Lakes Institute of Management, what all values you can add. So rather than simply mentioning all the common answers that is being mentioned by all the candidates, try to frame up something unique so that yes,
Right.
that can attract the interviewer.
Exactly.
So the tips, yeah.
All right, Priyanshi. Talking about confidence, I feel you are a very confident girl. And while I was, looking for GDPI transcripts in the YouTube, I came across your channel, and from there I connected with Priyanshi to add some value in my channel as well. And so, guys, Priyanshi is also having a YouTube channel of herself. If you guys want to check it out, please do. Link will be in the video's description. All right. Thank you so much, Priyanshi. Thank you so much for coming to the White Collar Engineer and sharing your interview experience. It was my pleasure hosting you.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for having me.